All the campaign talk is over, the political ads have stopped, and the voters have now had their chance to speak at the ballot box. Voters lined the polls, last-minute campaign calls were made, and ballots were finally counted Tuesday as the 2010 general election came to an end. In an election year that has received a lot of attention and speculation, in large part because of the Tea Party movement, we asked voters who had just left the voting booth what drove their vote this election day.
Well, we feel like everybody should vote or they don't have any right to complain.
I vote to keep our Social Security because that's the people's money, and I don't think Wall Street needs it.
Ran a good race. Congratulations. Good luck.
In the race for a seat on the Highland County Board of Commissioners, with 221 provisional ballots still left to be counted, challenger Jeremy Schaefer has unofficially unseated incumbent Commissioner Gary Heaton. Heaton spoke with the Times-Gazette about how he felt following Tuesday night's results.
Well, disappointed, of course, but I just congratulated Jeremy. Jeremy ran a good race. In looking at the numbers, there were certain things that were working against me, and I knew that going into this race. But again, I'm proud of the work that we've done over the past 4 years, and especially the last 2.5 years. And I think we've set a good foundation for when Jeremy comes in. I think that I gave the citizens of Highland County a good day's work for a good day's pay.
Schaefer said he was excited about getting to work for the citizens of Highland County.
Well, I think the first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to roll up our sleeves and get to work fighting to bring jobs here to Highland County. That's what I said in the campaign, and that's what we're going to have to do. Immediate, I think we need to look at some of the audit blemishes the county have, make those small goals to work on, and then the big goal, of course, like I said, let's get people back to work. Well, I think Gary was a great opponent, worked very, very hard. I worked hard on my campaign, and the people had two great choices to be their county commissioner, and the people spoke, and it was a tight race, and we'll go into the year working hard.
Dinah Phillips, Highland County Democratic Party Chair, talked about Tuesday's election results.
Obviously, I think because of the fact that Highland County was either number 1 or number 2 in the unemployment statistics for the whole state of Ohio, that very definitely hurt our candidates, and I think that was reflected both up and down the ticket.
Bill Foley, who was running unopposed in his race to be re-elected as Highland County Auditor, still had thanks for the voters and spoke to us on behalf of the Highland County Republican Party.
And also, I think there have been some surprises in some of the races around, but then we have others that I think have gone sort of the way we had thought.
And here in Highland County, election results came earlier thanks to a new scanning machine the Board of Elections purchased earlier this year.
2006, we had 200 fewer ballots than what we had today. We, at this point, were still scanning. We actually were done scanning by about 8:30 tonight.
Witham also said that voter turnout was a little over 42% this election.
So we were pretty pleased with that because you put all the work into an election, you really want the people out there to make your work worthwhile. So we had a good turnout.
In other races of note, unofficial results show Republican Cliff Rosenberger winning the seat for Ohio's 86th House District over Democrat Bill Horn and Libertarian Jacob Dawson. Republican Dave Daniels won the seat for Ohio's 17th Senate District over Gallia County Commissioner Justin Fallon, a Democrat. Incumbent Republican Congressman Mike Turner won re-election to his seat to represent Ohio's 3rd Congressional District, beating Democrat Joe Roberts. Former Congressman Rob Portman, a Republican, defeated Lieutenant Governor Lee Fisher, a Democrat, in the race for the U.S. Senate. And in Ohio's gubernatorial race, unofficial results show Governor Ted Strickland, a Democrat, being defeated by former Republican Congressman John Kasich. For even further coverage of the 2010 general election, visit Times-Gazette.com or pick up a copy of Wednesday's Times-Gazette.